much solves it. Brew, do you believe that other teams should now stand down and not even try to get Dame?
No, because at the end of, and I don't mind, look, Dame's trying to get where he wants to go. He's treating it like strictly business. But guess what? The Blazers need to do the same thing and will do the same thing. Now, I'm not saying he won't end up in Miami. That's fine. But for other teams not to look at him because of this, no, go forward. Because here's the thing. Dame is a baller. At the end of the day, Damian Lillard is professional. Yep. He is a baller. He's a hooper. And he's a high character guy. So if he is traded somewhere else.
To the Jazz.
Particularly, well, another contender. If he did play his college ball in Utah. Yeah. Do you think he wanted to go to Utah and play in college? No, but he balled out. Do you think he necessarily wanted to go to Portland? He's from Oakland. Portland's a lot different than Oakland, all right?
But
he loves it.
Similar area.
Yeah, but its demographics and everything is way different.
Very different.
He loves it, okay? So if he were to go to Boston or Philly or some other team that's in the hunt, the Clippers even, I think he's going to play great and he's going to do his thing. And look, here's the history of it. Kevin Durant, when the Nets stood up to Durant and said, we can't find a trade, we're not trading you. You got 4 years left on your deal. By the way, Dame would have 4 years left on his deal. It's not like he can leave after a year. Yeah. What did Kevin Durant do? He came out. No, he came. Well, hold on. But he planned on being there for the duration. He only left because Kyrie Irving bailed. But up until that point, Nick, 29 points a game, 56% shooting. He was playing great.
And the Nets had working for them something similar the Blazers have working for them. And I'll let you finish, which is, you know what Kevin Durant's favorite thing in the world probably is? Playing basketball.
Yes.
And same with Damian Lillard. Yes. You know what I mean? It is a job, but it's also they love it. And the Nets knew that. They knew, and I think the Blazers know, and you can go ahead, that he's not going to sit out. It's not going to be like, okay, I'm going to quit on the team. I'm not going to play.
And quit on your 4 years, $200 million contract that you have left.
That's all true.
Jaylen Brown. We've talked, now he's been upset for a while in Boston because his name's always in the trade rumors. But last year, being upset, being bothered, has his best year yet.
Sure.
Second team All-NBA, 26 points a game. So Dame is a baller, so teams should not beware.
That's all true. But I think we have somewhat, and I don't think any team should be afraid to make a trade offer. But we've lost the thread a bit. And I think it is in part because the Blazers' assistant GM used to work at ESPN, and it seems like there's a lot of forces pulling Dame away from the Heat for reasons that I can only rationalize as because the Blazers want a better offer. But right now, what do we know? The Miami Heat have made an offer. You know what we also know, I think right now? It is the best offer because it's the only offer.
The offer's not.
It's the only offer.
Well, it's not a good offer.
Okay, but it's the only offer.
I'm not trading Dame Lillard for.
But the problem is
they don't even want Tyler Hero.
The problem is this: the Nets believed we are still competing for a championship right now. The Blazers have made it clear we want to turn the page.
Right.
We want to start the new era. Not that you know what I mean? We talked about if the Blazers were going to trade Damian Lillard, even if he didn't demand a trade. That was never the discussion.
We were saying, no, they
need to do that. And everyone's like, well, Boston can make a better offer. They're not. Boston Globe reported 90 minutes ago. Boston not in on Damian Lillard.
It's looking like that with their moves.
Daryl Morey reportedly does not interested, according to me, Brew, Wendy, everyone, at least at the time, of trading Tyrese Maxey. If he doesn't, then they can't trump Miami's offer. I'm sure they would get involved if you want to do it without Maxey. I know there were rumors about not rumors, there was reporting about Dame, being intrigued by San Antonio. San Antonio made an offer yet? I haven't seen it. I know there's talks about Utah. Even Brew, Mr. Hardcore businessman, you signed the contract, Brew has said, well, I wouldn't send him to Utah.
I'm willing to compromise with Dame.
Yeah, exactly right.
Sure.
There are no other offers. So the problem is, people have been saying, since the moment this trade first, when I first proposed it, not in response to me, but then when it became really those were the bones of it. Hero, Jovic, the number 18 pick, who then became Jaquez, maybe Caleb Martin, salary filler and future picks. People have said, well, that's not enough. It's a terrible trade. And now, you know what all the reporting says? Might end up being the best trade.
I'm not doing it.
So what are you doing?
Nothing. It looks like Damian Lillard is playing for the Portland Trailblazers.
But they don't. Okay, go ahead.
It is what it is. If KD, they got